Hello there, and welcome to 3Spoonies. We are your hosts, Karen, Jo, and Claire. This is episode number 41.5, and we're discussing how ghouls just want to have fun. Let's get into some questions.
Are you drowning in admin? Struggling to keep up with emails, invoices, social media, or the endless to-do list that comes with running a business? Then it's time to call in Vicki Admin Fairy, an award-winning virtual assistant who brings order to admin chaos. Vicki works with all entrepreneurs, regardless of their background or abilities, to take care of the time-consuming tasks that slow you down. Whether it's managing emails, sorting financial admin, handling social media, chasing late payments, the list is endless. She saves business owners hours every week, reducing stress and ensuring everything runs smoothly. With 25 years of experience, a flexible, client-focused approach, and a reputation for going above and beyond, Vicki adapts to your needs, making your business more efficient so you can focus on what you do best. And the best part? You'll have more free time to grow your business, boost profits, or just enjoy life without admin headaches. Want to free up your time and get your business running more smoothly? Visit www.vickyadminfairy.co.uk or email hello@vickyadminfairy.co.uk to find out how Vicki can help you.
Hello, I'm Karen from Zombie Pony Pony Pony.
And I'm Jo from Dead Cat Business Solutions.
Hello, I'm Claire, your stay-at-home spooky mum.
And together we're 3Spoonies navigating our way through death and business with not enough spoons.
Some days I do feel like I've died, I'm not going to lie. My body has given up. So yeah, I'm going to take this one because I love all things Halloween, horror, and all things spooky. So my question for you guys is, because as Jo and Karen know me very well, 1st of October, I put up a massive Halloween tree, decorate my house, and make it all things spooktacular. Do you guys celebrate Halloween? And do you have a love for horror like I do?
In some ways I love horror, in some ways I don't. I like psychological horror. I like things that make you think. Jump scares, I'm not in for. I find them quite boring, though I did appreciate things like Scream and the offshoots to piss take of them. Because I am that kind of person. Other than that, I mean, we have sweeties in for children for Halloween, but that's all I do. But I do appreciate Halloween. One year we did have the most adorable child come to our door for sweeties. And it was about maybe 4, werewolf mask on. And his mum said, when I opened the door, what do we say? And he said, trick or treat. Ow!
Oh, that is so
And
cute.
I kind of melted at that point. And I don't like children.
But that one did.
But it's like, oh my God, that's adorable. Please take everything.
So get the other kids, all the sweets are yours. Sorry, parents, kids on a sugar high.
Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate Halloween. I don't particularly celebrate Halloween, despite the fact if I were to choose a religious persuasion, I'm a pagan.
Hey. Karen?
I think I probably prefer horror gaming to horror films in general. There are exceptions, but yeah, like most of my favorite games ever are horror themed or horror tinged or at least high degrees of weirdness. I've always been a fan
Weird.
of Soul Reaver and stuff. And but yeah, I think it's the games I'm most into. There are also films and stuff I do enjoy. I do like a nice dress up and I do like sweeties, so that all works.
It all works in its own roundabout way. Do you have a favourite horror game? because I know we've talked horror games quite a bit between us, because I do have a love for horror gaming as well. Although Ricky's got me playing Dead Space, which I have never found a game. I don't know what it is about it. We have to play it in the dark because that's his rules. I've never paused a game so much or jumped so much in the first
Have you
hour.
found the spooky door?
No, we need to go back to playing it, but we're on a hiatus because the anxiety couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, no, I get that. And they may have patched it, but early on there was a door that they tested the anxiety effect because when gribbly nasty things get close to you, you get more scared. And they focused it on a door. So you get close to this door and you go,
Oh
oh,
no.
oh no, the horror, and it's a door.
Honestly, I think within the first few minutes of playing it, I had jumped and paused it, and he was like, you know, when watch YouTube clips of people having reactions to games,
Mm.
he said he wished he'd recorded it because it would have been the funniest thing ever. Um, I laughed, but I think there was some tears in there as well.
Yeah, I think probably favorite video game ever would probably Silent Hill 2, which yeah, that's quite a well-known one. Board games, I really enjoy Mansions of Madness, which is like a Cthulhu-based one. I've played Eldritch Horror as well, which is like saving the world, but with Mansions of Madness, you're sort of saving a town or some people, and I like the aspect of it, like there's puzzles to solve, and if your character's more intelligent, you get more turns at the puzzles and things like that. So it feels like there's more at stake with it, and it's usually very well balanced. So often it comes right down to the end, whether you save everyone or whether you're all devoured horribly by whatever nasty thing lives in the basement or has come up from the sea or whatever else.
Mm.
Does it shout, "Bert, feed me"?
No, sadly not.
I mean, it's like Joe, I do love a good like psychological horror, but I don't mind a horror for a good jump scare either. I do like to test myself and see if they can make me jump. Um, my brain's gone. I literally was about to say something. My brain's gone. The brain
I see
fog is real.
my husband's a wuss. He doesn't like a jump scare. But
But
when we were first dating,
he
he
was
was
playing
playing.
all the Resident Evils, which are famous for it.
Yeah, but he could only play it for so long at a time before it was too much for him.
Oh, okay, no, I
Um,
get that.
and when we were first dating, I rang him at one point and he was playing Minecraft and he thought it was a creeper.
What?
At which point he jumped and sort of he answered for, "Oh!" It was great.
Oh, I think I've only seen Ricky jump once, and that's when we were playing Rush of Blood on the VR.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that one, that was a good one, but I mean, I definitely jumped a lot more than he did. He's quite a seasoned pro when it comes to horrors of all type.
Yeah, I
See,
don't mind occasional jump scares. It's when the only horror is something jumping out at you that wears a bit thin for me.
I appreciate
yeah.
them all for different reasons. I love a good gory movie.
Oh, I like a gory movie.
Like
I mean, I was going to say I love a vampire or a werewolf movie so long
yeah.
as they don't sodding sparkle. Um,
Vampires do not sparkle.
no, but I'm not sure I'd count them as horror.
Yeah, I think they're sort of adjacent or
Horror
Yeah,
adjacent. They're
thematically.
like mystical and
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but no,
I
I love
loved Interview the Vampire back in the day.
yes.
And you know the
yes,
bit right at
absolutely.
the end, like that was good use of a jump scare because you went, huh, okay.
Appreciate that one. Yeah, no, it's we call ourselves gore whores because we love a good gory horror. Um,
I think it depends. There's I have far too much empathy and like if you see someone breaking an arm or a leg or something like oh no no or like the bit in Hellraiser that always got me was when someone caught their arm on a nail carrying a box up the stairs because it's something you could imagine and that's like
imagine that
oh no
happening.
no no.
See, people being horrifically hurt or murdered, I love that. Just don't hurt the animal.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh, yeah. Well, there's a website, isn't there? Like, does the dog die, which will warn you if animals are harmed in it. Because did you know the thing it says at the end of films when it says no animals harmed, that's a registered trademark. It doesn't actually mean no animals were harmed.
oh
Oh,
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't tell me that because then I thought it thinking like okay, all the animals are fine. That's just wrong. That's so wrong. So I take it, would you have seen the Terrifier films? So
No.
they are, for those that love gore, they are, it kind of takes you back to like your 80s horror kind of, 90s horror kind of vibe, but it's just pure gore. There's no CGI, it's all physical makeup, but it is some of the best stuff I have seen in years. It is definitely worth watching. I recommend you both watch it for Halloween with the lights off, all three of them.
That's Claire's recommendation.
Yeah, but then it's like, do you ever get like sometimes there's horrors you're disappointed with?
Yeah.
You, like it's going to be so good, and then you're like, what have I just watched? I'm never getting this
Well,
time
it's
back.
often things that are like, it's the scariest thing ever. And it, like,
It
do you
really
remember
isn't.
when Millennium came out, the spin-off from X-Files, and they went, it's the scariest thing in the world ever. And it was like, oh, it's, if you'd not plugged it that way, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah. So earlier this year, Sinners was meant to be one of the biggest horror films, and like given all these ratings, and we watched it, and I was like, well, that was disappointing because sometimes they get too much hype.
Yeah, or things that don't age well, like especially things that rely on CGI. Um,
It's all about physical effects.
Yeah,
well, also about not overshowing things. Like sometimes seeing too much makes it considerably less scary because what you're imagining was worse, and it's like,
yeah,
oh,
So saying that, we did watch a film called Colossus or Colossal, which we thought was, giant robot versus giant monster. That was not what the film was about.
what was it about?
Absolutely not what the film was about.
Writing this
Um,
down.
I'd say it was. We were reluctant to use the term good film. It was very well done.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not what it was advertised as at all.
Oh, wow.
yeah, I
Uh,
think sometimes that's a problem if it's not what you're expecting. And sometimes that could be interesting if it's like a tone change or something. They can't necessarily give that away without revealing the twist. But sometimes it is just bad advertising, and that just doesn't make anyone happy.
No,
No. So sticking with the theme of horror because it is our Halloween special. If you were going to a Halloween party, which we know we're not doing because we don't have enough spoons for, and it's too many people. If you were, what would you dress up as?
Did I tell you about my Halloween party story where there was an incident?
Well, no, but you're going to tell us now.
Um, yeah, it was at school, my friend Katie's Halloween party, and I decided I was going to change there because I didn't live in the very best area in the world and didn't want to get beaten up on the bus, basically. So I fully got changed at my friend's house, which was not a drama. I was dressed as Eric Draven from The Crow, and I got myself ready, got all the grease paint on, looking great, and the knob fell off from the door in the bathroom, and because the party was already going, there was music downstairs. No one could hear me, and this was either pre-mobiles or I didn't have to have my mobile with me. I'm not sure, but either way, no one knew I was locked in the bathroom. And if I climbed onto the toilet system, there was a very, very small square window, which I worked out I could get through diagonally. And then I could hold onto the roof and dangle down onto the porch. Since no one could hear me, I decided that I'd do that. So I did that and then knocked on the front door. My friend answered the door and said, "Oh yeah, I forgot to say the doorknob falls off." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I worked that out." Yeah.
After how long?
About 20 minutes later, there's another knock at the door. My friend goes to the door, come back chuckling. There'd been a report of a prowler dressed in black trying to break into the house. I'm like, "No, I was breaking out of the house. That's different."
So somebody had seen you, didn't think to stop you, but we'll call the police and they can come and have a look.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I love that.
only you.
It's a good costume though.
um,
Lots of people didn't recognise it was me.
yeah, well, I mean, I used to do the standard dress as vampire because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Um, because I have it, I would dress as an anthropomorphic cat probably. Though these days, my fangs wouldn't fit.
Yeah, I like it.
Because my teeth have shifted. But no, or something steampunky. I always like a bit of clockwork.
I do like the kind of like steampunk vibe. It's like I think that's what I like about vampires, especially like in the Victorian era, just that kind of
Yeah,
dress and
it's just nice.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's kind of it just has that bit of a classy look to it, is how I think of it. And
yeah.
just yeah,
As long as
like
you don't just stick random cogs on it for no reason. It's like, why would you just have three random cogs that are all joints that can't even turn on your pocket? What function is that serving?
no, they have to be practical.
Fashion. It's like
Practicality over
women's
fashion.
pockets.
Oh, I remember my first Halloween pop. First time I dressed up for Halloween was for one of Dylan's birthdays because his birthday's on the 27th of October. Um, and in that time of half term, the only time we could get one together was on the weekend. So it was like, oh, let's have a Halloween party and fancy dress. So I done a scary clown, which was fantastic. Um,
How many
I've
children
been
did you make cry?
not as many as I'd have liked.
Oh.
Um, I was going for scary because Ricky had this great clown costume. He didn't actually wear the head when the kids were there because when he wore it out on a bus, the kid tried to escape out the window. He was that scared. um, so he doesn't. He was like, okay, so face paint, and then when it's adults only, I can put the head on because it is that bad. Yeah, no, not as many as I'd have wanted. I don't know what I would dress up as now, but I'd want to find something that is. I think I'd want to, if I was going to do it properly, I'd want like the full gory makeup effect,
Yeah.
not just an outfit. I'd want the full makeup effect with it as well, just to make it look really good. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I'd want. I don't know what I'd want to be.
Other than
Yeah,
something Victorian and with a lot of
yeah,
velvet and fabulous.
yeah. Maybe like a dead Victorian something. I don't know, because I think that'd
Mm.
be pretty cool. But just wear the outfit and then just have all the gory makeup. I'll just
Yeah.
throw it together. It'll work. I'll make it work. So every year we love the idea of like all the places near us that like Halloween parties and stuff like that. Love the idea of going. Too many people, too noisy, and I'd be in way too much pain by the time I got dressed.
Yeah. And too hot.
And too hot, yeah. So it kind of ruins it. But we do
Yeah.
have our like we will spend most of October playing horror games or watching films.
I could see you doing that.
Oh God, yeah. It's I
It's
mean we
also an
watch horror
excuse to
films a
get
lot.
atmosphere. I just love that game.
Oh, there's some great games. There are some great games. It's a great series as well. Um yeah, all things horror are just fun. I mean my home decor has a lot of horror themed stuff in it. It can be year round because Halloween is a way of life. It is not just a seasonal event. Think it is, you're wrong. Just saying. Um, but I think that kind of covers our Halloween. No, because we do talk about business as well. Horror nightmares within your business. What has been your worst? And this could be a personal experience or a customer experience. We don't judge.
I would say the loss of my health, which led to loss of clients. And it's
That's
just kind of it's just a downward slope.
that's
And it's like,
that's a
well, what
personal
am I
horror
going to do?
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
But there's always options and always a plan. Mm.
There's always a way to get around it.
Yeah.
I think my worst is I was making something and I was pressing some vinyl onto some stuff and I was like, oh, I'll use the iron instead of getting the heat press out, just because it was only a small thing. And I thought I'd unplug the iron. I hadn't. I was sitting here working, and after a few hours, I'm like, what's that smell? The iron had knocked over flat on the floor. So there is a nice little triangle shape in my carpet that I need to get fixed. Oops.
Oh. Mhm.
But I'm thinking leave it for Halloween and like make it into like a little theme of like something and then fix it.
That works.
Absolutely. Anything from you, Karen?
Um, I'm not sure. Certainly some an organization I used to work with that I don't anymore, who it was just an absolute ongoing nightmare. Like shocking lack of communication and organisation, and honestly, it's astounding that they still exist, to be honest, because I don't know how they make any money or ever achieve anything whatsoever. It was, yeah, it would be one bizarre thing on top of another bizarre thing, and then something weirder would happen. But not in a fun way.
It was all in bad ways.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll do. That will do. So I will pass. Thank you all for joining our fabulous Halloween. I'll pass you back to Karen.
So, thank you for joining us for 3Spoonies. Ghouls just want to have fun. We'd love to know your thoughts in the comments and any questions you have. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe for our weekly podcast and leave us a lovely review. Try not to make it too horror themed though, because that might be really confusing out of context. Although I'm not the boss of you, you can do what you like. You can also buy us coffee if you like what we do. Links, as ever, will be in the show notes. We'll see you next week for our next topic, insurance when you're already ill. See you next time and keep track of your spoons.